Go. What is up, Karma Nation? Welcome back to another edition of our NFL Player Prop Podcast. Today is Friday, and we're here to break down our thoughts across our three favorite prop sites: MonkeyKnifefight.online, Prizepicks.online, Underdog Fantasy.online. If you do not have an account yet, use promo code KARMA, get you a $100 deposit match. They're giving away free money, so just make an account, use promo code KARMA. They'll throw $100 in if you throw $100 in. Everyone loves free money, right, Ethan?
I love free money.
Yep. And as always, I'm your host, Joey, with my lovely co-host, Ethan, ready to win you guys and gals some money. First things first, Ethan, how's your day going today, and how'd your props do last night?
Last night I really didn't play much, to be honest with you. I had a golf prop yesterday that hit pretty easily. But yeah, I mean, NFL wise, I like the rushing yards over like you did. We got the under passing yards right also on Monkey Knife Fight for their promo. Overall, Joey, yesterday went well. The game went kind of how I expected it to. I didn't play anything really because I didn't trust anyone on the Falcons side of it except for Mike Davis rushing yards, and I could not find that anywhere.
Yeah,
So
that would have been nice.
the under there. Yeah, so so overall, it was just kind of outside of golf, just kind of a boring night, just because I just didn't have much. No NBA for me, and single props I did great. Like I said, I nailed Harris, Stevenson, passing yards under. I nailed all that. So yeah, single props was the win for me last night.
So you're telling me you didn't play the Forex promo Prize Picks had out, pairing the NFL and NBA together?
I did not. No, I did not like anything NBA related, even though our projection portal went 8-2 last night.
8-2. That was a great job by the projections. I posted two NFL NBA combo props. Of course, I love Drummond. Drummond did me wrong last night. 2 for 2 on him so far. When I post his props, I guess he got benched. Last two games I played him, he got benched last game because he was lazy on defense, and I guess he took it out on the team last night when he didn't try. He tried to foul more than he tried to score. So his prop
And
was.
who told you not to trust Drummond?
You told me to trust him. I think that was Mole who told me not to trust him.
No, I
He's the
remember
smart
you
one.
messaged me and I saying I will not play Drummond ever. That's all you.
Yeah, that was one of two props that missed out of the top 10, unfortunately. And then the other one was Reggie Jackson over rebounds. He had two. His prop was three. Clippers gave up halfway, 3/4. I think it was like the 9-10 minute mark. They kind of gave up on that game because they're playing back to back tonight. So save your energy, down decent amount. I think it was like 15 or 20. They gave up. So if they didn't give up, maybe he got that extra rebound, and maybe if Drummond wasn't lazy and tried a little more, we would have went 10 for 10. So
Yeah.
maybe tonight. Make sure to sign up for the our props package. You get access to our projections and our official plays. DFSkarma.com/pricing. Make sure to click the props tab. We have a $35 a month package going on right now. We have the annual, also $300 up front. That comes out to $25 a month, basically. So you get about a month and a half free, 2.5 months free, because you get what is that? I can't do math today, so we're just gonna move on. We also have a sale going on Sunday, so be on the lookout for that. We'll have a Thanksgiving sale all next week. Great time to join. We do not want to give out the specifics yet, but it's a nice little discount we got going on, so be on the lookout. Follow our home account, DFS Karma, DFS_Karma on Twitter. We'll probably tweet that out. Join our Discord. We'll probably mention that in there. Ethan, do you remember the Discord link?
Ooh, I remember you're going to quiz me today, and I totally do not. It's dfskarma.com/chat.
That is correct.
Yay!
Great job.
Grab me a beer. Let's go.
Ethan remembered something useful, which is nice.
that?
He's not doing anything else. I saw him jumped on Google Hangouts, and he was just laying on the couch doing nothing all day long. Jobless Ethan. So
I'm enjoying life.
that is true. Winning too much money on props, you just get to do nothing all day long and follow along with my props and the projections and win some money. Must be nice. I do all the work around here, and Ethan just gets the money as well.
Yeah, pretty much.
But we will get right into things now. I don't think there is anything else to discuss Yeah, I think we're good. So we can move on to prize picks. Let's see what you got for NFL prize picks this weekend.
All right, my lock of the week, my favorite player of the week.
Lock of the week, huh?
Yes, I'm calling
Guaranteed
it my
hit.
lock of the week guarantee. Not money back guarantee, but it's my lock of the week. Tyrod Taylor over 215.5 passing yards. The Texans are incredibly bad. I would know. I live in Houston. The Texans are my team.
I
Even
can't
though
believe
I
you
do
watched
not
that
live.
Miami Houston game.
Yes.
That was painful to watch, and even you watched that.
Yeah, exactly. I
True
just
fan.
scratched. I was texting you the whole time saying, "God, Tyrod Taylor's awful. Gosh, he's so bad. Gosh, the offensive line
He
sucks."
still went over his prop though. We
He
had that
did.
going on.
He did. So I'm taking Tyrod Taylor over 215.5 passing yards, and I'm throwing all my money on the over there. Like I said, the Texans are bad, so they'll be chilling this game against the Titans. In 2 full games that Tyrod Taylor has played, he's averaging 265 passing yards per game and 38 passing attempts.
It's a lot.
It's a lot, yeah, because they're trailing every single game, so he has a positive game script, and they can't run the ball to save their life. Their running backs are David Johnson, who's 40, Philip Lindsay, who's 40.
Hey, whoa, he's not that old.
Yeah, they're up there in age. Um, well, the Titans are allowing 267 yards through the air per game.
Don't forget about Rex Burkhead. All right.
Oh yeah, does he even play?
He was getting snaps. He might be hurt. Who knows? I don't follow the Texans enough.
Yeah, well, I do, unfortunately. So every quarterback that has faced the Titans this year, except for one, has gone over this number. And it's not even close either. So I just don't see any way how he doesn't go over this number. I could be wrong. It wouldn't be the first time, but this is my lock of the week. Tyrod Taylor over 215.5 passing yards. I'm also taking Jalen Hurts over 185.5 passing yards.
That's pretty low.
It is low, and I'll be the first to admit I do not trust him one bit because I think he's an awful quarterback, especially when it comes to passing. But the Saints, here's the reason why, and I target this every single week. The Saints have the best run defense in the NFL, so teams just pass to beat the Saints. They don't even bother trying to run. And the Eagles have Boston Scott and Howard. Don't really scare me at running back.
Guess who's back though? Guess who's supposed to be back?
Sanders.
Sanders is designated to return off the IR, I believe. And they don't like the run of the ball when Sanders is playing. So
That's true. So there you go, another pro. Well, the Saints are allowing 264 passing yards per game. Hurts has gone over this number in 6 out of 10 games. All but 2 quarterbacks have gone over this number against the Saints this year. Geno Smith, as Joey, who's awful. And then Aaron Rodgers,
just so bad.
Yeah, and then Aaron Rodgers that very first game against the Saints.
That was awful to watch. He got benched.
Yeah, he got benched. So that was just a weird game. But those are the 2 quarterbacks that have not gone over. So you're seeing rookie quarterbacks gone over against this. Everyone is. And the Eagles are underdogs in this one. So Hurts could have a positive game script in this one too. So I think both these lines are just really, really low. And if you compare them to other prop sites, books, even our projections, I'll tell you, our projections have Tyrod Taylor at 236 passing yards and Jalen Hurts at 209. Well, that's a big difference. So I'm taking both of these overs for Sunday, and then I will just give you a little freebie from our projection portal.
Love me some freebies.
Yeah, don't we all? Zach Moss over 7.5 receiving yards. We have him projected for 14.8 receiving yards. So
that's a lot. It's a big difference.
Yeah, that's a double up difference there. So that's our highest projection. So take that however you want to take it. I don't know.
Ooh, big news just came in.
What's that?
Amari Cooper is out with COVID.
Oh, better go get CD Lamb now.
Yeah, CD and Michael Gallup about to ball.
Yes.
It's Kansas City, so that's going to be interesting. They might both have 100 yards.
Yes, I think you're right. So time to go lock in CD Lamb right now as we're talking.
Yeah, lock him in with Tyrod.
Tyrod Taylor, yep. 262.5 receiving. 62.5 receiving yards. Pound that over because the Chiefs don't have a defense at all.
Oh, Michael Gallup's not on the board yet. So yeah, let's just go with CD Lamb.
So yeah,
so
on the air.
$100.
This.
Locked and loaded. Ready to
Yes.
go. Got it in right there on my phone. Boom.
All right, easy money. So so that's what I'm looking at. Prize Picks, Joey. What do you have for Underdog?
Underdog. Underdog's a little bit different. We're running with some unders on Underdog since Prize Picks, those numbers are low for some reason compared to all the books. But Underdog, they're high compared to the books. So target some unders on Underdog. Target some overs on Prize Picks. Win money. What I'm looking at, two guys I highlighted on my wide receiver cornerbacks article. Tyler Boyd and Mikol Pittman. They're at 42. Tyler Boyd's at 42 and a half rushing, 42 and a half receiving yards, and Mikol Pittman's at 65 and a half receiving yards. Boyd hasn't looked amazing with Higgins and Chase in the lineup, which is kind of obvious. You put two stars in the lineup, they're gonna get most of the target share. Boyd did great with when Higgins was out in 2 games. He went for 77 yards a game. One of those was over 100, so the other one was kind of low. I think it was 36. And plus, CJ Uzama is doing great. He's soaking up some air yards and target share as well. He has those boom games, which doesn't leave too much for Tyler Boyd. Boyd's only averaging 36 and a half receiving yards per game with Chase and Higgins in the lineup. He only went over this total twice. That was against the Jets and the Bears, 2 awful slot defenses. And Tyler Boyd plays in the slot. So just a 28% hit rate on the over. So 5 out of 7 of those games where everyone's active in the passing game, he's gone under. In both games, Chase was shut down. So I believe Chase had under 40 yards in both those games. So Burrow has to pass to somebody. And he's going up against the Raiders, whose defense was great until last weekend when the Chiefs came to town. And Patrick Mahomes, I guess, is back and tossing up 400 yards again, which I do not like as a Chargers fan. I don't need them getting their shit together right when the Chargers are not getting their shit together, dropping 3 out of the last 4 games. So we'll see how that division pans out, but not looking great for my Chargers now. I have a bet for them to win the division, which might be falling to the wayside now. So we'll see how that goes. But Nate Hobbs, the rookie for the Raiders, great slot corner, one of the top 5 in the league. Surprisingly, because rookie cornerbacks usually don't do too well. It usually takes them a couple years to get together. Jair Alexander had a rough rookie year and then became one of the best corners in the league. You're selling that with AJ Terrell. This year, he was a rookie last year, got exposed. This year, he is one of the best in the league. He got an interception last night, finally. Broke that streak of not getting an interception all year, even though he's shutting down everyone. So rookies usually do worse, but Nate Hobbs is balling. Helps when you have one of the best pass rushes in the league. And you got Casey Hayward on the other side, helping him out on the outside. So he's been balling. So he ranks second in the league in the amount of coverage snaps per target, and he's 4th in the league with only allowing 0.8 yards per snap he's covered. So not even allowing a yard per snap, which is one of the best in the league, slot and outside. These numbers are a little bit inflated just because we talked about the Chiefs torched them in prime time. So these numbers are actually a little better before last week. So that's what I'm looking at with Tyler Boyd. I'm also looking at the under on Mikol Pittman, and both of these guys are a little higher than books and way higher than Prizepicks. Prizepicks has Tyler Boyd at 30. Underdog has him at 42 and a half. Prizepicks had Mikol Pittman at 55, I believe, and he's 65 and a half on Underdog, so that's why we're taking the unders here instead of Prizepicks, because that's a big difference, 20% and 25%, or 33% on Boyd, so great discount, or opposite of discount, because we're going under inflated line. So for Mikol Pittman, under 65 and a half receiving yards. He has a pretty tough matchup. He's going against the Bills. He's been going over last couple games, really breakout season. But Bills have one of the best defenses in the league, if not the best. They're only allowing 190 passing yards per game on the season and have kept quarterbacks under 200 passing yards on multiple occasions. I believe 50% of the games they've allowed under 200 passing yards. They've a couple highs. I think Mike White was the highest passing yards, and he had 247 last game. So most of all the guys are getting under 250, so not too much to go around for Michael Pittman. This week, this is the second highest prop he's had on the season, only behind the Jets game where he also went under. That was at 67.5. I believe he got 64, 65 in that game, so just barely stayed a little bit under. But that's what happens when you're winning by 3 touchdowns. And outside of last week where Mike White did ball and Flacco came in for 50 extra yards, I think they allowed just under 300 passing yards that game. Only 2 wide receivers have gone over their prop, and that was Mikol Hardman of the Chiefs and Devontae Parker of the Dolphins. So only 2 wide receivers have gone over their props this season against the Bills outside of that Jets game last week. Pittman's averaging 72 yards per game, but as we see with the matchup, it's extremely difficult against one of the best defenses in the league. So 7 yards under his average. So the line is still below his average, but way higher than everywhere else in the industry. So I'm taking the under here this week.
I like it.
Now we can move on to MonkeyKnifefight. What you looking at there?
All right, so they have some low rushing yards that I'm looking at. The first one is going to be Dante Freeman over 40.5 rushing yards. I never thought I would say this guy's name in my life.
Yeah, he's getting old. He's getting up there in age too.
He is back, thanks to injuries to Derrick Henry. So Dante Freeman over 40.5 rushing yards.
Deontay Foreman. I thought you said Devontae Freeman.
Yeah, Foreman. Sorry, Foreman.
Thought you were going with the Ravens running back there.
Yeah. Over 40.5 rushing yards. So Texans ranked 31st in rush defense, and they're allowing 136 yards per game on the ground. McNichols is out with a concussion. He's already been ruled out. So it's just going to be Foreman and Peterson splitting time at running back. Last week, Foreman led the team in carries and all running backs and snaps in general. I expect that to continue because he honestly looks to be their best running back right now. He's averaging 3.68 yards per carry. Titans are 10-point favorites, so they should be able to run the ball a lot in the fourth quarter, second half. And this number is just way too low for a guy who's probably going to get 10 to 15 carries in this one, in my opinion.
Yeah, Peterson looks bad still.
Yeah,
I don't know what the report came out said he looked amazing in practice that first week, but no, he's not running well at all. So
yeah. So Foreman, I think, is going to have at least 50 yards rushing in this one. But yeah, this is pretty low on MonkeyKnifefight. Most places have him, mid 40s, low 50s. So, and our projections like him over too. So I'm going to ride with the over here. And I'm also going to take Mark Ingram over 35.5 rushing yards. Kamara is a big question mark. I don't think he plays this week. He got downgraded. And did not practice on Thursday. I have not seen the injury report yet for today, so I don't know if he practiced today. But if he didn't practice today, I think it's safe to assume he's most likely out. But if he's out again, Ingram will be the main running back. The Eagles ranked 20th in rush defense, allowing 117 yards per game on the ground. Since being traded to the Saints, he's gone over this number in 2 out of 3 games. And remember, 2 of those 3 games were with Kamara healthy. So he's running actually really well since being traded and getting off the terrible Texans team. Last week, taking over full responsibilities with Kamara out, he had 14 carries. So the volume should be there again. If they're winning, he'll probably have around 15 carries. If they're losing, probably around 12. But Saints are a very balanced offense nowadays. This isn't the Drew Brees teams anymore where they just pass.
He did not practice today.
Oh, he did not. Okay, so yeah. So I think it's safe to assume Kamara is probably going to be out. So for a guy who's going to get probably 15 carries, 35.5 rushing yards is just way too low against a weak rush defense. So I think both of these are really low, and I'm liking both over on MonkeyKnifefight this week. So go ahead and lock these in because, like I said, I think they're great plays compared to sports books and other prop sites. So that's what I'm liking on MonkeyKnifefight, Joey.
I definitely agree. I picked up Foreman in my fantasy league, both Dynasty League that we're in and my home league. Everyone had AP and McNichols. They wasted their waivers on there, and I just picked Foreman up on both of those easily.
There you go.
So hopefully he has a big week. I got to sub him in for Elijah Mitchell because I have Cooper Kupp on a bye as well, so got to throw him in my flex and see how he does. It's the Texans, so you expect them to do well. They might have 100 rushing yards this week. Imagine, I wish Derrick Henry was playing this week.
He would go for 200 if he was healthy.
Henry versus the Texans. Henry versus the Jags. Beautiful division to be Derrick Henry. But that's all we have for you today. Again, if you like this video, make sure to hit the like button, give us a little thumbs up, hit us with the subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our beautiful content. These lines do move quickly. We'll see if anyone gets the CD Lamb prop in, just because this will be out in about a half hour, so I don't know if CD Lamb's going to move by the time you see this, but if you got the notifications on, you got the best chance to lock it in. So make sure to turn those on. You won't miss out on any of our content. If you go to our Discord, dfskarma.com/chat, make sure to jump in on our premium channels for props, get those projections, dfskarma.com/pricing, hit the props tab. You'll find that $35 a month option. That'll get you access to our plays and projections. 8-2 last night on top differential plays, so definitely worth it. It's had an amazing week. I don't think we've gone less than 7 out of the top 10. So
yeah, the projection portal is killing it. It's a game changer. I don't know anyone else in the industry that has something like this. So definitely come check it out. When you're doing props, don't look at game logs only. That's just not how to do it. That's how a lot of people do it. But we actually have a projection portal that spits out numbers off of good data, and it's been very successful. A lot of people are winning money, so join us.
Easy to read table, got it sorted out for you. You can sort by difference, you can sort by difference percentage. Last night we had Curry. He was only at 25.5 points for some reason. He dropped 40. That was our top difference play. It didn't make the top differential percentage plays just because if you're at 25.5, you need a lot. You need to be projected at what's 30% there? Quick math, 7.5 extra points. So we got him at 5 extra points. So he almost made crack the top 10, but not really. But cracked number 1 difference and hit with ease, dropping 40 points. We had him under projected, I guess. We only have him at 30 projection. So, but seems like Prizepicks has a lot lower lines recently. I don't know why, but might as well take advantage of it. Use the projections to find those messed up lines. Because they're just giving out money this week. So make sure to join. And we will see you guys Monday, I guess, for talking some basketball. And hopefully you guys have a successful weekend, and we'll see you Monday.
Yep. Have a good weekend. See ya.
See ya.